For most homeowners, their home is their biggest thing they're ever going to buy. Ironically, they have sort of the least number of protections, and people do more research about cars or toys or electronics than they do about home builders. They'll buy a home based on the finishes, not what's underneath.
Anything you can think of, we had. We had bad streets, we had bad drainage, bad stucco on the building. The wall around the community was in need of a lot of repairs because of poor construction. Nobody told me about it when I bought my house. I just moved in.
A lot of homeowners don't even know what type of foundation system they have, much less what type of soils that foundation was built on. Ultimately, they're taking on the risk that the builder chose for them.
The builder, their logo was they want to provide a service in a community with an impeccable home. Yeah, it just went downhill from there.
Everyone's pointing fingers at someone else and no one wants to take responsibility for the project. It's always my goal to know the engineering better than the engineers on the other side.
An enormous amount of people needed to vote for a lawsuit, and we had never had any kind of good participation on the board with anything, so it was very scary.
People need to realize it's not just me. There's other people in my community that have this same problem. That's then the platform that we can help people from in terms of taking on these big national builders. Is if you can get the community organized, get people working together, it makes the process much less scary because people don't have to do it alone. They can do it in the context of their community and hopefully get recourse.
We do a very thorough investigation of the claims. We may look at roofs to find out what's underneath the roof tiles, water test windows to see why the windows are leaking, whether or not the components of the house were put together properly in the correct order, and then the experts that we work with will make those recommendations, and it's our job as attorneys to try to convince the judge or the jury or the arbitration panel how the homes were put together incorrectly and what needs to be done to fix them.
There is another community near ours that actually had the same builders. And I was surprised to hear that the attorney they used has not disclosed anything to them. And after hearing this nightmare story from this other community, it's like, oh my God, thank God we got Crayon stores.
They were very open and let us know what they thought could be done and what would be done and what could be done, and it was done.
Oh, it's put my mind at ease so much, knowing that things are going to get taken care of and fixed right.
We ended up with what we really thought we would on behalf of the community to correct the deficiencies. Whatever is the highest ranking one could give, I would give to this firm.
Hopefully we're not ever in the situation again where we need to retain a law firm, but if we needed to and they're still around, I would absolutely seek them out.
We work with the Community Association until they've spent every last dollar that we've gotten for them. So we help them make sure that they're able to get the right contractors and engineers involved on their case, and it feels really good to have been able to help a community out like that.